Afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Marco Estrada, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Carlos Santana heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year. 55 degrees at game time. Takes a look at a changeup and 2 strikes now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Belted high in the air out to left. Saunders going back, and this one is gone. A home run. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
Jason Kipnis will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Now the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He just might be up there taking pitches, waiting for that base runner to go, but he's not going to be able to take anymore.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here at the last 2 pitches.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kipnis will take the turn and head for home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, they are definitely not having any trouble seeing this guy so far. A second run's in to score on the double. It's 2-0 now already, and he's already putting his guys in catch-up mode here in the first inning.
Mike Napoli stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Pickoff move to second, and he's back standing.
Just checking.
The 0-1 on its way. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2. Any surprise they're attacking him like this? Those are 2 good pitches.
No, I think that's the way this guy operates. He won't back down out there, nor should he.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. EK, any thoughts?
Well, guys, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Striding into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. You know, and that can really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
1 out and a runner on second base. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Kevin Pillar out there in the outfield covers a ton of ground and can really go get him. What's even more exciting is to watch him dive for balls, really get some air. Man, can't wait to see him in this one.
Jose Ramirez gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Martin has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Tribe lead this one 2-0. Corey Kluber, the right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Jose Bautista comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto, right fielder, Jose Bautista.
And he lays off there 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him, whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Kluber sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Batting third, first baseman
Edwin Encarnacion takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and then just 1 pitch later, he essentially turns that single into a double by letting him advance into scoring position on the wild pitch. I'm pretty sure that's not what he had in mind.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to right. Chisenhall is there, 2 down. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Michael Saunders, the hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
First offering on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
1-1, here it comes. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And Napoli will look up and put it away, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-0. Number 30 stands in for the first time.
Leading off for the Indians, center fielder, number 30.
Into the windup and the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
To 2-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And a good at-bat on 3-2 as he finishes it with a leadoff double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Stepping in, Yan Gomes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily.
Simple throw over there.
Down the third baseline. Donaldson with a sliding stop. It's there, and he's out.
Wow, made it look easy.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
Rajai Davis settles into the box for his first chance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike one. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. One out and a runner on second base. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, he's done a pretty good job here of rendering that leadoff double useless. He's come back with a ground out, then a strikeout, and so now it's going to come down to a two-out base hit if they want to score right here.
Carlos Santana will get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
Yeah, a lot of guys are trying to pull everything when they get up to the plate. He went the opposite way and really paid off for him.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And already we've seen some hard-hit balls in these first 2 innings. And this was not one of those high-fly ball where no one can reach it kind of doubles. This thing is a rocket shot, and it's going to wind up driving in another run.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at ball one. Already 40 pitches now here in the first few innings.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, he's going to have to start pitching to contact a little bit more, or else he may not make it 5 innings.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Third double of the game for these guys, as you see the comparison there. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Around third is Santana heading for the plate. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Francisco Lindor Steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back.
Just keeping an eye on him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Indians lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Troy Tulowitzki, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
In there, no balls and a strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, he went after him with all sliders. Just one after another after another. Just couldn't do a thing with any of them.
Russell Martin now. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Kluber's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
1-2. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. Under it is the center fielder. And he makes the catch for the second out.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Justin Smoak gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the third inning of this one. Mike Napoli is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Bounce to first. Taken in by Encarnacion, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
You know, and I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection. He chased a bad pitch, and as a result, he didn't really put a good swing on it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front of it, strike 1. On the move again from first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Standing in now, number 30, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Tulowitzki for one. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Jan Gomes stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Indians strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Kevin Pillar digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Kevin Pillar.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, tough slider right there. Had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
Here's a high pop-up. Napoli is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth.
Wow, that's got to be a frustrating at-bat right there, because you feel like you're all over a pitch, and then maybe your mechanics break down just a little bit. You get underneath it, and it just becomes a harmless pop-up.
Devin Travis steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. Kluber gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Yeah, 1-out base runner for him right here, and that's something they hadn't had for a little while. That's going to break a streak of 6 in a row that he had retired prior to this base hit.
Jose Bautista will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. He's set. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Chisenhall moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Josh Donaldson steps in now. First pitch of the at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make them bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They trail here 4-0. Rajay Davis is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
First pitch on its way. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Saunders. 1 out.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. And guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Carlos Santana strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Chopped foul right at home plate. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Ranging back is Pilar, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Second baseman number 22. Jason.
Oh, darn near had his 2nd home run of the ball game. You see, this thing bangs off the wall out there. He's into second with a double.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. One out and a runner on second base. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Man, these middle infielders, I'll tell you, they are always the pesky ones, aren't they? Here, he just keeps fouling pitch after pitch off, thinking sooner or later that he might get something that he can handle. But in this case, it's truly an instance where a walk is just as good as a hit.
Francisco Liriano is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Francisco Lindor will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Liriano sets. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Down and away, ball 1. Now the double steal is on here. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And the slide is going to beat the tag by Martin. He's in there at the plate.
Now batting, first baseman
Mike Napoli will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. The 1-0 pitch. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here it is on show track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Indians forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Indians 5, the Jays nothing. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Michael Saunders in now, hopped out in his first trip.
And it was a breaking ball that seemed to fool him and induce that pop-up last time, so he may see a steady diet of those right here.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing for the fences type situation.
Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Jose Ramirez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Liriano has his target and the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Number 30 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
5 runs, 10 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And they're going to get him at second base on a great throw by Martin.
You may be asking yourself, why did the Blue Jays spend so much money to bring Russell Martin into the fold? Well, here's part of your answer right there. Sure, he's great with the bat, but he's also a rock behind the plate. And he puts this one right on the money to get his guy.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pilar. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Catcher, Yan Gone.
Jan Gomes will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Up next for Cleveland.
Here's Rajay Davis now.
Rajay Davis.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Pilar has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. Halfway home here from Rogers Center. It's the Indians 6, the Jays nothing. Russell Martin will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And that misses for ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Justin Smoke is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And a ball, 1-0.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
The 1-0 delivery. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Not exactly the finest of starts to the inning out there on the mound. A walk followed by a wild pitch. This is a good time to go out there and say, hey, what's up?
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hit hard down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-1 game.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar in now, hopped out in his first trip. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder going back to the track. He's there and records the first out.
I think he might have gotten into that home run trot a little early. Off the bat, I think he thought that this was out of here, but winds up just shy of the wall out there in dead center field.
Devin Travis steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
The 0-1 delivery. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Two strikes now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
And that's really all you have to do when guys are swinging at everything. Give them that sinker and make it look like a strike, but wind up a ball. And they've been fishing at that pitch the entire ball game.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. To short. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Indians on top, 6-1. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. Liriano gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A shot down the first baseline. Great stop by Encarnacion. In time.
Oh, what a play.
Second baseman number
Boy, that's
22.
really a great play here at first. This ball has double written all over it. But that's a great job there to lay himself out and then hustle over to the bag to get the 3 unassisted put out.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Francisco Lindor ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Napoli.
Mike Napoli will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Tap fouled at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run home run for Mike Napoli, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
That's a ball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. 2 out, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit all the way, but let's check out the attempt here at first base. I think maybe if he stretches out, he could have knocked this ball down, but instead you see that ball get on just a little too quickly there as he gives it the sliding effort, and I think that ball was headed for right field all the way.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Boy, this is very close to being a foul ball, but a nice job by the first base umpire getting down there and getting the call right. And this is going to get down toward the corner and wind up a hard hit double.
Into the box now, number 30. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Indians 8 and the Blue Jays 1. Josh Donaldson will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
First delivery to him on the way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
In there, 2-1.
And even though that's a strike, that's a good take. You want to be looking one pitch, one spot. So don't go swinging at that one. That was nasty.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Michael Saunders will be next. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. You gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Michael Saunders will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Toronto after this. back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Joaquin Benoit will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Benoit.
Yan Gomes will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Benoit's ready. Here it is on 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
The left fielder number
Here's Rajay
20.
Davis now.
Rajay Davis.
Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, Carlos Santana. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
On the ground to third. Donaldson's there on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
One out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two.
And here this is one more swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Pilar going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Francisco Lindor.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Plenty of home runs to go around so far as you see the elevated totals there. Drilled on the ground is short. Tulowitzki is right there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Indians 10 and the Blue Jays 1. Troy Tulowitzki stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
The shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
The pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
So the leadoff man's retired now for Russell Martin. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Left side, Ramirez scoops it up. Throw on to Napoli, takes care of him. 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Justin Smoke.
Justin Smoke will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Brett Cecil will come on now in a mop-up role, as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Cecil.
Mike Napoli will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike.
And this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Cecil comes set, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. One and two, here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ballgame. Well, the line score says it all. 10-1 as you check the tally inning by inning. Not the competitive game that three of us were hoping for when we signed on. At the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. He singled his last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ball 2-0 now. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jose Ramirez will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
From the stretch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Saunders on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The batter, number 30.
Number 30 stands in. Fastball in there for a called strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Tribe. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Kevin Pillar will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And this is fouled at the plate. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit hard to short. Lindor takes it in. A quick out number 1.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Devin Travis will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now the pitch. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Jose Bautista will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Bouncer down the line. A barehanded pickup. He is out.
No way. That was awesome. And here, late in the game, you've got a lead, so no sense in trying to force a throw into second base there. Just take the out at first and move on.
Josh Donaldson ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And it's grounded foul. Two out here and a runner at second. Now a big swing here by Donaldson, but he got out in front a bit too much, and that's a foul ball. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around third and being waved on home. The runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking, and he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And that misses 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. 9th inning coming up from Rogers Center. It's the Indians 10, the Blue Jays 2. Yan Gomes will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Cecil's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Nope. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one, as this ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as this lead got even wider.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Number 31 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 31.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
Carlos Santana.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Jason Kipnis will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. That's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
1 out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Saunders ranging back at the track. The wall. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His 2nd of the game as the blowout continues.
Talk about everybody having hits. Jeez. I think everybody in this lineup's going to have a home run before this one's done. That's 7 home runs as a team.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Francisco Lindor.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit to short. Tulowitzki fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting. First baseman, Mike Napoli.
Mike Napoli comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already, give me something to hit.
3-1 now. Three runs already home here. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Line drive to left. Saunders is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Tribe lead this one 13-2. Cody Allen will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Cody Allen.
Michael Saunders will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you're getting the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, you know, this one may have been decided a long time ago, but don't tell that to this guy. He's going to approach every at-bat like the game's on the line, and he delivers here with a double into the gap.
Russell Martin will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
Yeah, let's watch this again here, because I don't think this jump was all that bad at second. It was going to take a great throw from center field to get him, and this one is right there to cut him down trying to score.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. A runner on first with 2 away. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this inning was going nowhere. All of a sudden, though, it's changed dramatically. A base hit, a wild pitch. Now, just like that, there's a runner in scoring position.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. That's one thing managers like to see. You got to die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Kevin Pillar strides in, grounded out his last time through. Has a look, now the pitch. Low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hey. 2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
The 2-1 on its way. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Fastball here?
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. Full count. Here it comes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Chisenhall is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat, but if you're a fan of offense, then you had to enjoy it, and they get the victory here by a double-digit margin.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 13-2. So long from Toronto.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that extra subway trains will be available at the Union and St. Andrews stations. The King Street streetcar provides access to St. Andrews Station via the ends of John Street or Peter Street. Light rail transit is also available along Queens Quay from Union Station.